Hey everybody, Phantom Shadow here, and welcome back to more Route Letter. Last time we finished the second ending, the Princess of Himagori Forest route, I think. And we're gonna unlock the third route.
この物語はフィクションです。私は人を殺してしまいました。
私はやめた方がいいと思ってたわ。
あんなことをやるべきじゃなかったんですよ。
余計なことするからだ。
いい加減にして。もう我慢の限界。さようなら。
文野綾は25年前に亡くなってるんだよ。
そういう名前のクラスメートはいません。
話せるようなことは何もないわ。
どうして彼女のことを調べてるんだ？
ごめんなさい、知らない人です。何を調べてるの？10通の手紙が導く7つの過去と1つの嘘。真実は果てしなく切ない。ルートレター。
Okay, I'll turn photorealism off. I just wanted to test it for one episode. I don't like it.
はじめまして。
What do you do on your days off? I go for a walk. Do you believe in aliens? The other day I saw a UFO sighting in Tokyo. I think there are some games that can make this art style work, like 428 Shibuya Scramble. Huh. Princess of Himagori Forest route clear. That's cool. Much better. On to chapter 2. What do you want to do in your last year of high school? Meteor shower. Is there a good view of the stars in Shimane? Chapter 3. What kind of adult do you want to be, Max? A rich one. You can't do anything without money. Do you like rich people? Chapter 4.
こんにちは。
Do you think men and women can really be friends? Gender or nationality don't matter. Chapter 5.
こんにちは。今日は報告があります。
What do you cherish in life? Chapter 6.
生姜の便箋。こんにちは。
Chapter 7.
こんにちは。
Is there anyone you like? Can't choose just one person. Where do people go on dates in Matsue? On to Chapter 8. I've never gone on one, so I don't know any date spots. Chapter 9. UFO stationary. I gaze out the window. It's been 9 days since I came to Matsue. There's still a letter I haven't reread. Take it out of my bag. It's written in UFO stationery. It's the 9th letter she sent, postmarked January 11th. Happy New Year. Thank you for last year. Are you studying? Exams are soon, so you shouldn't play around. You need to study too. To be honest, you're a little immature, Max. You probably aren't too popular, but maybe all the third-year high school boys are like this. They always gather together and leave others out. It seems sweaty. Please continue to enjoy life your own way.
いつも男子で固まっていて汗臭そう。これからもそれなりに人生を楽しんでください。海のあや。
Her letter was pretty harsh. I wonder what my reply was. Thank you for your letter. I'm studying, don't worry. I'm the type who can do things when I set my mind to it. You think I'm immature, but you could at least say I'm eternally youthful. I'll keep enjoying my max life. Really was a kid back then. There's a knock at the door. Yes? Are you awake? Arka enters the room with a parcel. It came for you. I find the Teens Queen magazine from 15 years ago. The person I was corresponding with should be in here. I start skimming through it. I don't see any that I could have been exchanging letters with. Maybe I should double check. I look through again. Wait, isn't this... There's a photograph of... What's... Midori in Teens Queen. Looks like there's also an interview in here. I'll read through the interview. Name Riko Hanada. Third-year student in Matsue Oba High School. Wants to become an actress. That's strange. I thought Riko's photo was never published. I arrive at the theatrical company, but the door is shut. Looks like they're closed today. I guess it's Waterworks then. I arrive at Waterworks. I peek inside, but she's not there. Maybe I'll have a bite to eat. I arrive at the Kamiarian. This place is the most relaxing. Genkichi comes over. Welcome. Where's Sanpei? He got caught up in his research. Training. He went to train. Training? What do you have today? The only thing left is A. Look at the menu. The Amasagi teriyaki set. Alright. One teriyaki set coming right up. He returns to the kitchen. Wonder what kind of training you have to do for soba restaurants. He comes back with a teriyaki set. Here you go. Last one. I should enjoy it. You finally mastered the sumo ashikoshi. I'll give you a souvenir. What do I get? Keychain modeled after the Yamada no Orochi soba. Nice. Seems like a pretty rare item. I suddenly start thinking. What's wrong? You concerned? I went to meet Arisa Sasaki's mother, but it seems like she wasn't at the company or Waterworks today. Maybe the dango shop? I'll try there. The reward is different from last time. I arrive at the dango shop. When I enter, she's chatting with the other mother friends. Found you. You again? There's something I wanted to ask you. I'm not talking to you anymore. It's about your photo being in Teens Queen. Don't remind me. Please, look at this. Show her the November issue. This is you, isn't it, Riko? She looks at the November issue. What's going on? That's why I wanted to ask you. That's odd. My photo was never published. Could you tell me what really happened? You were the one corresponding with me, weren't you? No. You started having feelings for me while we were exchanging letters, but I never came to visit, so you ended up marrying another man. That's awkward. You got quite the imagination. If my reasoning is off, then prove it.
そこまで言うなら
Since you're going that far, I'll show you her photo. She said she'd bring proof of my pen pal, so I'm waiting in front of the shop for her. She brings the graduation album to me.
卒業アルバムよ
The person you exchanged letters with was in Class A. I looked through it, but there's no photo of her. I don't see her anywhere. That's impossible. Look at the photo of Shiori Yoshioka. There's no student by that name. I hand it back to her.
どこを
Where
見
were
て
you
るの
looking? She looks through the album. It's not here. Don't make up excuses.
そうじゃないの
I'm
よ
not. I'll have everyone else check their albums. She texted her classmates.
みんな
Looks like they all replied. What's going on? She disappeared. Have I gone crazy? I don't understand this at all.
パティスリーピュアに集合
I told everyone to meet at the patisserie. Will you come along? Of course. We all arrive at the patisserie puree. They've all gathered, and Yuka is here too. What's going on here? Why isn't her photo in the album?
僕の持っているアルバムにも
Not in mine either. This is a mystery, the only way to describe it. Did a student named Shiori Yoshioka really exist? How do you know that name? Rico brought it up. Chatty as always.
それどころじゃなかっ
That's
た
not the issue here. Her photo is not in the albums or the magazine. Well, you're right about that. Not mine either. But my album had actually been replaced. What do you mean? There was a stain on the cover of mine. In other words, somebody swapped it. But who would do something like that?
それが分かったら
If we knew, it wouldn't be a mystery. Right. Shorty hasn't said anything in a while. How was your album? He's the only one not entering the conversation. You've been quiet for a while, Nozu. Did you look through your album? Well, you see.
一人のアルバムはどうだった
What about yours?
俺売っちゃったんだ
I actually sold mine. What?
金に困って
I was strapped for cash, so I sold my graduation album to a used bookstore.
個人情報が流出しちゃうじゃない
That would be revealing personal information, you
しょ
know.
うがないだろ
Couldn't help it, I needed the money.
こういうのを逆切れと言うんですよね。
That's what we call misplaced anger, don't you agree? Is there anywhere else we could look for her photo? About that, we couldn't find any of the photos we took together. They all disappeared from the regular albums. There's no way this could be a coincidence. Is this even possible? We might have a chance to recover it. If it was sold at a used bookstore, it might not have been purchased
う
yet.
小鳥が鳴いてそうな古本屋だから
You could practically hear crickets chirping in. So, I doubt they sold the album yet. In that case, we should all look for it together. So, where's this bookstore? Where was it? You don't
古
remember?
本屋は少ないからすぐに見つ
There's
かるよ
so many used bookstores around here, we'll find it quick enough. You're overly optimistic.
あそこに
There's one. We arrive at one. It looks pretty old.
この店
Looks like they carry a lot of SF novels. An old lady appears from inside. You customers are Earthlings, aren't you? That should be obvious.
SF 小説が好きなん
I
だ
really like science fiction novels. I hope you find a book to your liking.
ちょっと本を探してみよう
We'll take a look around. You might have come here about 15 years ago and sold his graduation album. Do you know anything about that? I don't recall buying anything like that. Could be my memory, though. If it's not in the shop, I wouldn't know anything about it anyway. I see. Looks like they have a lot of foreign books. came here looking for an album you sold off, you know.
そうだった
Oh, right. Is this the right
違
store?
うけど
It's not,
少しくらい
but we could stop by for just a while. We don't have time for that,
お
man.
ばあちゃんごめんね
Sorry, Granny, we're pretty busy today. I'll come back some other time. We visited several stores, but we couldn't find the album that Nozu sold off.
なかなか見つからないものだな
Not having much luck, huh? I noticed somebody behind me and I turn around. There's a man dressed in black. Are we being followed?
そうか
Are we? Turn around again, but he's already disappeared. There's somebody following
そんな
us.
やついないぞ
Didn't see anyone like that. He starts looking around.
小さな古本屋があるぞ
There's a small store over there. It's called Kogumo-do. It's a small shop, and it doesn't look like they have too many.
思い出したぞ
This is the one where I sold the album to. When Shorty and I walk into the shop, Kogumo steps out from the back. Is this your store, Gramps? I already know what you're looking for. What? You seek the graduation album that Shorty sold me. How do you know that? Do you have a UFO? What? Then I can't give it to you. Actually, we do, I think. I guess not. Saucer, disc, could it be that record? I hand over the record that I got from the CD shop. Seems like you got company. He looks outside the window. You're being followed by men in black. So we are being followed. Take this and escape through the back door. Pushes the album into my hands. There's a knock at the front door. They come for it. You must run. Hurry. We leave the store. I have absolutely no idea what's going on, but it seems like we're in some kind of conspiracy. We arrive back at the patisserie.
アルバムは見つかった
Did you find the album? Here it is. Show him the graduation album. They all look through it. This is the girl you are corresponding with. She points to the photo labeled Shiori Yoshioka. So, looks like you weren't lying. Who exactly is she? She was supposed to be my best friend, but memories of her aren't clear. Don't tell me the other classmates are the same way. What was your first impression of her? I don't really remember. I don't remember where we met or where. My earliest memory is when we went to Naoki Fumino's house. The imposing Western-style house made of wood with 2 stories and a triangular roof. Shiori, Bestie, Four Eyes, Bitch, Fatty, Snappy, Monkey, and Shorty venture closer. What a magnificent house. It's lovely. I want to live in a mansion like this. The professor comes out to meet them.
どうぞ
Welcome. Come in. There are comfortable high-class sofas and a portrait of Yoko. There's also a photo of Aya Fumino in a dress.
ヨーロッパの貴族の屋敷の
It's like the mansion of some European aristocrat.
生活
I admire a lifestyle like this. Yoko is sitting in an easy chair by the window. Are you really Earthlings?
心配し
Don't worry, they're all from Earth.
彼
Do you really believe that?
ほらアヤが帰って
Aya's come home. Shiori goes to Yoko. Hi, Mom. I'm doing well. I'm so glad you're home safe, Aya. She embraces her. Mom. No, this isn't Aya. It's an alien.
何を言うの
What are you saying? She's your daughter.
娘のアヤだ
Tell her yourself, Aya.
私は
It's me, Mom. You're wrong. This is an alien.
よく見なさい
Take a good look.
私はアヤよ
I am.
アヤなのね
You really are, Aya. You've come home. They embrace.
奇妙な光景だった
That was a strange sight.
皆さんの奥さんの様子がおかしかった
Professor Fumino's wife was acting strangely. Did he explain what was going on?
さんを奥の部屋で休ませ
He
て
had Yoko go rest in another room, then told us about it. The 7 classmates are looking at the photo. He returns to the living room. Is your wife okay?
驚いたで
I'm sure she startled you. What exactly happened?
事情を教えておけばよかっ
I should have told you about that. She's looking at the portrait of Yoko on the wall. This is your wife, right?
それは娘の
Yes, it was painted by our daughter, Aya.
コンクールで大賞を取ったんで
Looks
す
like it won a grand prize in the contest.
その時は
We celebrated the occasion as a family, but it wasn't long before our daughter passed away due to an illness. My wife has been acting strangely ever since. She said aliens have abducted her.
そんなことは現実にはありえませんね
That doesn't sound realistic at all. There's been a lot of UFO sightings around here.
異星人のシジミが好物で
Aliens really like Shijimi clams, so they're after clams in Lake Shinji.
しじみは俺の大好物だ
Clams are my favorite food too.
話を横道にそら
Stop
さない
going off on tangents.
た。私は
I feel sorry for Yoko, so I decided to start pretending to be Aya.
いい話じゃないですか
That's such a heartwarming story.
なんだよメガネ
Stop crying. You're gonna make me cry too.
おいおいここ
Come on, isn't this really something to cry about? Wait, me too.
すっきりするわ。
You all feel relieved.
私たちは
Why did we all start crying there? Maybe you started to realize how absurd this all was? For some reason, I felt relieved.
私の
Me too. So they don't remember anything about the Fumino residence. I know it's a sad story, but was it really something to cry over?
とて
We
も
were really sad at the time.
あの空気
There's that kind of mood in the room.
彼女の
She was good at telling the story. Anyway, we sympathized with them at the time, considering their circumstances. When did they start exchanging letters?
欲しい経緯は知
I
ら
don't
ない
remember the exact time, but it was a while after we visited the residence.
さんに勧められて
Maybe it was because Yoko suggested it, or maybe she started herself to become more like Aya. That is unclear too. Why'd you go to the residence? I don't remember. Why is everyone tilting their heads in puzzlement? Nobody remembers anything?
さんがなりきて
She pretended to be Aya and even started exchanging letters with somebody. And that was me. About a month after that, she asked me to help her study. The schoolboys are making a racket while the girls are chatting loudly. It's the typical high school break time.
メガネ君ちょっと
Could you help me with something, Four Eyes?
どうしたんですかね
What is it? She shows him her
こ
notebook.
の方程
It's
式
an
は
equation.
すごく勉強してるじゃないですか
That's some pretty difficult stuff there.
実は
To tell the truth, the professor is helping me.
あの洋館に行ってるんです
So you're still visiting that place?
陽子さんのために
I'm pretending to be Aya for Yoko's sake.
大変ですね
Must be tough. He finishes his story. So after she visited the Fumino residence, the neighbors thought Aya's ghost had appeared.
彼女の成績はどんどん
Her
上がって
grades kept improving further and further, and I started to get jealous. What happened after that?
彼女との距離は少しずつ
We
開いていく
started to grow more distant.
と言っても
I say that, but it was
こちらが
just me starting to think of her as an enemy. Pretty immature, just because her grades were improving.
私にとっては
To me, it was a huge problem and it was driving me
大
crazy.
問題だったんですよ
Although I doubt you would understand. Do you know about the rumors of Aya's ghost?
でも見当はついて
Yeah, but it was something we already considered, so I wasn't surprised. Was there anything else you thought strange? She became more and more like Aya. What do you mean? At the beginning of September, we are all invited to Yoko's birthday. They recall what happened at the time. The 7 classmates are eating and
バ
chatting.
ースデーパーティーまでやるとはね
Didn't think we'd be invited to a party too.
いいじゃない
It's fine.
受験勉強の息抜き
It's a nice break from our exams. They're smiling and talking. Shiori approaches wearing a dress. It's the same one as the photo.
みんなありがとう。
Thanks for coming. Please enjoy yourselves.
あなた
Is that you?
何を言ってるの
What are you talking about? I'm Aya. Right. Yoko approaches from the far side of the room.
ママみんなが来てくださった
Everyone came here to celebrate, Mom. I'm very happy. Here's your birthday present. He hands her a bouquet of roses. You're so thoughtful. Come dance with me. Huh? She takes Shorty's hand and leads him around the ballroom.
いきなり
She suddenly grabbed my hand and made me dance. It is seriously scary.
その頃から
After that, we all avoided Shiori. Her clothes changed and she became prettier. That's why they put her photo in Teens Queen. She's looking through Teens Queen and is completely
どう
shocked.
して私じゃなくてしおりの写真が載ってるのよ
Why did they use Shiori's photo instead of mine? You're saying somebody collected all the copies of the magazines and replaced the photos? Somebody tried to erase her existence. She was really erased. If I didn't start looking for her, none of you would have ever mentioned her again.
これは巧妙な隠蔽ですよね。そうですよね。
This concealment is very skillful, don't you agree? You said that we don't know Shiori. She was removed from the albums and her existence was erased. Do you have any idea why?
知らないわ
I don't know. I didn't even realize she had been erased until we looked at the albums.
確かに彼女の
True that our memories were unclear, but we can't even remember if we try.
私たち自身
It's possible somebody did this to us as well.
催眠術にかけら
Are
れ
you trying to say we've been hypnotized or something?
面白い話
Interesting idea, but I don't think so. Why do you try to hide her
彼
existence?
女に対して隠したいこと
Because there's something about her we wanted to keep a secret.
あやさんを演じるようになったしおり
After she started to pretend to be Aya, her grades rose and became more attractive. That made everyone else jealous.
性格も変わりました。
Even her personality changed.
私は彼女の成績が
I accused her of cheating.
僕はカラコロ工
On the
房
way back from the art studio,
でも
but if I think about it, I didn't actually run away. Snowflakes are fluttering down, illuminating the streets. Shiori holds an umbrella, while Amori holds the stained glass lamp. You're really kind. Sorry, I didn't intend to go out with you. Huh?
私が好きなの
You like me, don't you? It's okay. I see. Thank you for today. I had fun too. Do your best to go on a diet.
これが真実なんだ
So that was the truth. Who was she? Everyone might not remember her well because they're unpleasant memories. What were they? The fire that happened on the 25th, when Yoko passed away. We were the cause of that fire. It was caused by an electrical fault in the newspapers. An old decorative light we used for the Christmas party. If Shiori wasn't pretending to be Aya, it would have never happened. We felt responsible for Yoko's death and tried to put the blame on her. So she was your scapegoat. After the ceremony, she committed suicide. I wanted to say farewell. You gotta be kidding me. Wait, this is fake. It's changing into green-colored liquid.
なんだこれ
What is this?
誰たちだわ
Green blood? They all look at her, and she stands back up. To tell the truth, Shiori is an alien. What are you saying? Have you gone crazy? Did you hit your head? I came from another planet. Sorry for deceiving you all. They're all completely dumbfounded. We all thought she had gone crazy. That's why you wanted to forget about her? We didn't even want to think about it. Something anyone would want to forget. A brilliant scheme. Scheme? What's that supposed to mean? This erase the existence of Shiori and Aya. Now that you mention it, that's right. Rather than forcing people to keep quiet, Shiori disappeared naturally. It wasn't just memories of her, all evidence that she existed too. That would be pretty hard to make disappear. Not something like an individual could pull off. Was it some sort of organization? Or even a country? Was this really such a major incident? Why did they go so far to hide? Wait, the album is gone. I'm sorry for deceiving you, June. Farewell. She rushes out of the shop. Yuka. If she takes that, we won't have any evidence. I dash out of the shop in pursuit of her. Once I'm outside, I spot Yuka running down the street. What are you doing? A black car pulls up. Just forget about this and leave the city. She jumps in. Wait. Speeds off. The evidence is gone. I return to the inn. Still don't know what happened 15 years ago, and the mystery of my pen pal has only deepened. Who exactly was Shiori? Chapter 10. It's been 10 days since I arrived here. The weather is sunny, but it's still shrouded in mystery. Pull another letter from my bag. There's still one I haven't read yet. Alien Stationery. The 10th letter she sent me. February 27th. Are you doing well? How were your 3 years of high school life? After graduating, don't cut loose with doing something stupid. Also, a word of advice, don't meddle in unnecessary business. Although I guess if you quietly sit around, that wouldn't be charming either. I kind of want to see what kind of life you had, Max. Please forget about me and live a normal life. Well, I guess that wouldn't be fun. I might just play a bit of mischief on you. I look forward to seeing your reaction. Bye. No idea what this means. How do I respond? Thank you for your letter. To be honest, that kind of hurt. It's true that I hung out with guys during my 3 years of high school, though. I have a hard time with girls. I'll be careful not to cut loose too much after graduating. I'm happy you're concerned about my life. Won't be changing my way, though. I'm Max, after all. I intend to live my life to the max. In high school, I repeatedly called on Max. There's a knock at the door. Sir, you have a guest. For me? Shorty comes in. What do you want? I feel like I'm forgetting something very important about 15 years ago. The song is new. What's so important? I can't remember though. This could give us a lead. Could be the key in helping solve the mystery. I can, but I just can't remember it. If you go back to places from your old high school days, it might come back to you. You're right. Not too many memories here. Somewhere else then? I remember going to the shopping area. You remember something? Used to be pretty good with the ladies. I should give it a shot. Come on. Come on, just a bit. Let's try somewhere else. How about here? Central Tower then? No memories here. Okay. Okay, we're at the high school. You must be able to remember something here. Tons of memories here, but I can't clear this fuzzy feeling from my head. Turn around and see two men in dark clothing looking our way. I think we're being followed. Really? They keep looking our way. What do we do? I don't like it, but let's lose them. There's alleyways. You're asking the right guy. This back way is really complicated. I doubt they could follow us here. I'm counting on you. I follow Shorty. Looks like we lost him. But where do we go now? If we keep wandering around, they'll tail us again. Let's find a secluded area. Any ideas? Somewhere that's not crowded. So, a shrine is probably gonna have a lot of visitors too. Maybe the research lab? There's a lot of suspicious looking characters. What is this place? The UFO research lab. We take a knock on the door and Morta answers. I showed you before, remember? There's no guarantee that you standing in front of me is the same you from before. Of course it's me, isn't that obvious? What if aliens took over your body? Fine, this is what you wanted, right? Show him the rabbit figurine. Alright, come on in. Let's rest here and think about what to do next. The UFO lab, huh? Talk about suspicious. Did you come here just to complain? They only exist in books and movies, right? The government hasn't gone public with this info yet. There's already aliens among us, including here in Japan. You're nuts. But there's proof. Shimane is famous for its UFO sightings, and there are many pictures to back this up. He looks at the picture on the wall. These are pretty easy to fake these days. You love sci-fi, but UFOs are too much for you? Huh? He finds himself staring at one flying through the sky. What's the matter? Where was this taken? The Himonoseki Lighthouse. What is this odd feeling? What's wrong? May 13th, 15 years ago. Did something happen? I went to the lighthouse with some friends and... Seven classmates are walking down the path to the shore. There's a barrier with a sign that says "Don't enter." What the hell is this rope for? I guess it's the end of the line. After coming this far, you're kidding me. Let's peek inside. The seven of them cross the rope. We walked past the roped-off area that said "Do not enter," and then what? I can't remember. You sure it was May 13th? Absolutely. Did something happen? That day, there's a rumor that 15 years ago, a UFO flying above Matsue crashed into the ocean. Really? Every fanatic knows that story. I might remember something if we go there. Alright, let's go. Morita looks outside through the peephole. You guys are being tailed. How'd they know we were here? What do we do now? We gotta run. I'll let you out the back. We slip out the back way. We arrive at the Shinji Onsen station. Wouldn't it be faster to take a car? I think it would be better to take the same route I did 15 years ago to jog my memory. Shiori didn't come to the tower with you guys? She wasn't there. That's odd. In her letters, she said you guys were really good friends. Well, she was a transfer student. They're sitting in their seats as the teacher brings in Shiori to the classroom. She recently transferred here because of her parents' work. Hello, everyone. It's gonna be a short while, but I look forward to making friends. She transferred the last year of high school. Odd time to transfer. So you are able to become friends with her?
それが
Well, I think she was friends with me, at least from what I remember. Your memory was
そ
altered.
んなことができ
Is that possible? There are psychologists who specialize in that sort of thing.
15年前
What on earth happened to us? This is the place. We went past the do not enter sign. What do you see there? We saw. He tried to remember. Shorty and the others are approaching the lighthouse. They find the remains of a UFO crashed on the coast. What is that?
もしかして
Do you think it's a UFO? No way, it must be filming a movie or something. Next to it is a disturbing sight. Only the remains of what could have been a creature that was inside it. They're retrieving the body from the crash site. Their heavy protective gear makes it seem almost otherworldly. Is that really a dead alien? It's really happening. This is for real. Something unbelievable.
グロテスク
It's grotesque.
俺たち大変なものを見ち
We
まった
probably shouldn't have seen that.
誰かに知らせよう
We gotta let somebody know. Shorty turns around and sees a group of men dressed in black
あい
approaching.
つら何者
Who
だ
the hell are they? You saw an alien's body?
信じられない
I know it sounds unbelievable, but I'm telling you, we saw it. What really happened?
洋服の男たちに捕まったんだ
They captured us and took us to some facility. I don't remember what happened after that. They wiped your memory? Why'd they?
どうして
We look around and see the group coming this way. What are you guys doing here?
メールで呼
We got a message from Shorty. You called them here? I never sent that message. Then who sent it to us? Could it be? There's men in black coming at us. They surrounded us. Professor Fumino and Genkichi from Kamiarion are there too. That's the professor. Genkichi's there too.
を巻いたんじゃないのか
I thought you shook them off.
マックス君はあんな
Max was leading the way. You don't mean this, do you? Look at the keychain that he gave me.
PS が
There's a GPS inside. Professor, what's the meaning of this?
おとなしくしていて
Don't resist. I'll make sure you won't get hurt.
吉岡しおりは我々
Shiori was our agent.
優秀なエージェント
She was quite capable, and also a little prankster, which doesn't make life any easier for us. You're going to erase our memories. I'm pretty confident in my ability to run, though. I should make a break for it. I see a small opening and run. Don't resist. They capture me with these. They inject me with something and I lose consciousness. This is new. I wake up inside of a capsule. Where am I? I get out and find Shiori's 7 classmates sleeping inside. They brought Shorty and the rest of us here too. I look around. We're in plain, windowless white room. I quietly slip out. Looks like the professor and a few researchers are working on something. It's a lab of some sort. Should keep a low profile. I stay undercover and watch. The professor and other researchers are discussing something. I recognize some of them. That's Sanpei from Kamiarion. I didn't know he was Professor Fumino's assistant.
あの8人はどうする
What should we do with the 8?
記憶を書き換えて
We're going to rewrite their memories and return them to their daily lives.
嘘に見せかける
How about we just get rid of them and make it look like an accident?
手荒な真似はして
Prefer not to do anything so crude.
記憶の書き換えがうまくいかない人物は
And if some don't take well to the process, what do we do then? I watch them from the shadows. Sanpei sure sounds casual, with all this craziness going on.
UFO の残
Seven of them saw the UFO and the remains. We need to get rid of them.
真相を探りに来た男も
We should kill the guy who's been poking around.
世の中の概念
The world would be better off without him. He doesn't seem to know that the government was hiding an alien body in UFO. So, all that was real? I sense somebody approaching behind me and I turn around. The security guard grabs me and it doesn't take long for the professor to notice. Who the hell are you?
を知ったら
If you knew, I'd have to kill you. Everything Nozu said was true.
15年前
15 years ago, a UFO fell near the lighthouse. The government tried to retrieve it in secret, but they were seen by 7 students from the Oba High School. Nozu and his friends.
我々は7人を捕まえ
We captured 7 children and erased their memories, but erasing a memory completely is impossible,
わけではない
which is why we need to capture them again. And Shiori?
彼女は一
She was observing the subjects for a year. Why'd you become Aya?
それは彼女
That was her idea, to make it easier for her to periodically report to me.
私に定期
I was already working at the lab at the Fumino residence.
文の綾の
Perhaps she thought she could erase the existence of Shiori by inventing this new character, Aya. And succeeded.
ただ
However, she was a bit of a prankster. Ever wonder why you received those letters? Her 11th letter was unpostmarked.
彼女が
She left it in your room. Why would she do that?
私にもよくわからない
Even I don't have all the answers.
彼女は
She was a valuable asset.
気まぐれ
So you decide to erase everyone's memories to cover this up?
UFO の技術が
With alien technology, Japan will no longer play second fiddle to the likes of America or Russia. Don't tell me.
あなたは知り
You already know too much now. What are you gonna do?
どうした
I wonder. The guard drags me away. I'm not gonna just roll over and do what you say. Make a run for it.
です
Futile. Run around the room and grab a pen and paper from on top of the desk and shove them into my pocket. Get him. I'm surrounded by guards. They spray me with sleeping gas. I'm in the back of a car with all the windows covered in black curtains. Where are we going? The guard is dozing off. Gotta let somebody know about this. Write down everything I can on a piece of paper and throw it through the small crack in the window. I hope somebody finds this. A window with iron bars, a door made from steel. All I have in my room is a bed and a toilet. Been thrown into a psych ward of a hospital. No one's gonna believe my story now. UFOs have landed on this planet and the Japanese government has already made contact. Please, somebody believe me. My cries echo through the hallways on deaf ears. Morita is staring at a single piece of paper when Suguri shows up. What is that, Morita? Proof. Not just some doodle? No, it's somebody must have found irrefutable proof. Whoever picks this up, please deliver it to Morita in the research lab. The Japanese government has already retrieved a UFO. This is not a prank. Is it true?
助けてやりたいけど
Sounds like this person is in trouble. I'd love to help, but we don't have that kind of power. Please, listen to me. Aliens are among us, I swear. Government plot route clear. 2 endings remain. Alright.
ギャラリー
Wait, there's more to it? Okay then. We're gonna do another route next time. So thanks for watching and see you all then. Unless there's some kind of continuation to this somewhere down the line. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yes, is this the police? I'd like to report an incident about my neighbors. They're playing that damn alien music and my dogs are running around biting people. I reckon you better get over here right now, you hear?